I ain't gonna sing.
You don't have to, it's all good.
Yeah. So I'm a bit nervous actually. My name's Danny Webster. I'm out of South East London. I'm a friend of Tony Snow's.
I'm in there, I'm right over there.
Oh, that's it. Sound like a chimney sweep out of Mary Poppins, I know. So I come and see Tony, and they said about the Wildcard. So it was a goal of mine to get up and speak in front of people. So maybe I can give you something that inspires you. Quite a few of you. So middle class white boy. I'm out of Chislehurst. My dad's from Bermondsey, mum's from Peckham, that's why I sound like this. I got out of prison about 5.5 months ago. My background is I was in finance. 2005 I managed to get a position working for a brokerage. Got involved in maybe a few things I shouldn't have. I ended up doing 3.5 years in prison. So I came out of prison 5.5 months ago. And really this is the story between then and now and sort of where I've been. So before I went inside, I started when I was 25 years old. And by the time I was 26, I'd earned my first million. So I was pretty good at what I'd done. Loved the business. Got up to, by the time I was 28, I had 2 children, had a girlfriend, had a property, had the cars, had the club owner. Tom Ford, Gucci's, it was all good. And I was a chap, no. Kettles. But yeah, and then 2013, I stood in the dock after 4 months, and I got sentenced 6.5 years. Thought he was talking the wrong geezer. But yeah, so I've done 3.25 years in prison. And in that time, I've learned so much, and it was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. So I think the point I'm trying to get across, as I will do, is that you should embrace every experience that comes along in your life. Maybe embrace everything while it's here. Sometimes we don't see things when they're in front of us. Sometimes I think we're looking for something. Sometimes it's there, isn't it? You just don't see it. So when I went down, I went to Wandsworth, HMP Wandsworth. I don't know whether you met Carl. I met him about 20 minutes ago, but I shared a cell with a fellow. He looked like... No. I'll tell you what though, he made you look like a smurf. So I turn up at B-Wing, Wandsworth, and I turn up with Leroy, and who tells me that I'm in the bottom bunk. I was just happy you weren't telling me I was in his bunk. And look, the bunk beds have got a bit of give on them, so I couldn't turn over at night, and I just laid there with Leroy's mattress right in front of me boat, and I thought about the world, and I thought about the man, the guy with a great family, the guy that had, had the 2 kids. Then it gets about 6 months in, and you start to realise the guy that had the great family was actually a bit of a twat. He was actually a cokehead. He had the cars, didn't really spend the time with the kids. He was a prick to his girlfriend, excuse my language. And in fact, I was just a guy with money, but I hadn't done the journey. And that's the thing, I think you have to have a journey. When you earn money, you have to have a journey. Or to have anything, to become something, you need to have a journey to get there. And if you don't have that journey, then you can't actually embrace how you got there. You just get there quickly. I wasn't a great salesman. I was a guy that conned people out of money. I was bloody good at it. But I wasn't a great salesman. I wasn't a great career. I hadn't embraced anything. I just learned how to use an opportunity to take money. So anyway, 16 months, and girlfriend leaves me. Confiscation comes in, lose all the money that I lost. And that's the best part of my life. When a fella went to me, he went, Dan, listen, come down the gym. Got that Dear John letter. Everyone gets a Dear John letter. You sit there, oh, he's only got a Dear John letter, innit? He's only ditched him. I got a Dear John letter. In fact, I didn't get a letter. I got an email. Dear John email. So anyway, someone introduced me to the gym, and that's where I just focused my attention. I just focused everything. You got to remember, in prison, you get 8 hours. So you get 4 sets of 2 hours to spend with your family. I've lost everything. I sat there and I thought, right, there's two ways I can go. I can either sit here, I've still got a bit of bird to do, I can either sit here or I can embrace what I've done. I was 16 stone, fat geezer. And, but I weren't healthy. I was not healthy. There was nothing healthy about me whatsoever. So I embraced it, I embraced his fitness, I took it all on. And I embraced that I'm not going anywhere, I've got nowhere to go. This is it, this is me. Can't talk my way out of this one. And through that, through training, through focusing, and people done it in other ways. They looked at religion, they looked at all different kinds of things, and I found it in fitness. And I just realised this, and I won't talk for long because I am very nervous and I have got 1 minute left, but I'll just look to you as 5 minutes, Jesus. Help me out, Carl. So I saw it as this, look, I saw my opportunity to get up, get in the gym and go and do what I've done, and it is what it is, and you take it for what it is, and you can either come out and be a better person. You hit rock bottom, whether you're in prison, whether you've hit rock bottom, whatever circumstance it is, it's all right, it's good, it's okay. It ain't a problem. Trust me, embrace it, take it on, because that's when you really realise when stuff's good. That's when you realise them little things that you didn't take for granted, the little time when your kid's grabbing hold of you, the little time when you get to, it's just that eating what you want. You ain't got to eat tuna and eggs. You can go and eat what you want. You can go and that time with your dad when he puts his arm around you, just that stuff that you don't realise is the good stuff. That's what you need to embrace. That's what you need to take it. And it's now. It's not what I'm going to go and find something. Don't go and find something. Your journey will happen, trust me. But what you're doing right now, what you got in front of you, what you get that opportunity, embrace it. Just take it on. You meet someone, say hello to them. Yeah, you want to go and find someone in there. Amazing. But you know what? Shake hands with someone and generally listen to what they're saying, because that opportunity is not always there. So anyway, what I decided to do, I set up something called prisonfit. So imagine when I tell people the first time. Oh, it's great, I love it. My mum went mad. But I set up something called prisonfit because I'm not going to hide from who I am, and I've done what I've done, and you know what, the past has made me who I am, and I'd like to think I've made myself a bit of a better person than what I was back then. Prisonfit essentially is made for prisoners that come out and they are stuck in a circle, and I was in the system for my first time, but I met some of the nicest guys, and one of my best mates now is Leroy, who basically smothered me with his bunk bed. But he's now one of my best mates, and he's a bloody good bloke. And the point I'm making is this: people get stuck in a rut, and they don't need it, and they don't know a way out. And you do get in this circle, just go and embrace stuff, go and do what you've got to do, go and look up prisonfit, look on Instagram, look at what we're trying to build a brand. And let me help people that are coming out, and let me give them a solution of where to go and what to go and do. But I was lucky enough when I come out, so I've done this level 3, how long have I got?
2 minutes.
So I've done this, I managed to get up to level 3 personal training. From level 3, I've come out of prison, I thought, right, I'm a level 3 personal trainer, look at me, fit as, but I'm self-taught. I actually ain't got a clue what I'm doing in the gym. I've turned up. And anyway, I'm in the gym and I'm throwing what should be weights around, thinking I'm doing the right thing. But the thing is, I'm self-taught. I was self-taught. I was lucky enough to come across Gemma Bailey. And she runs a CrossFit company called Affabers. And she took me on, she took me in, she didn't judge me. A Phobos, I call it Affabers, it's a Phobos. She took me on, didn't judge me, put me into an amazing community. And now I'm learning CrossFit and I'm going, right, well I ain't ready as personal trainer, I'm not even at the level that I thought I was at. So I'm taking a journey, I'm moving on and I'm moving into a new journey. And look, I don't know whether this has inspired anyone, and I'm winging the whole thing. And this is half down to Tony, but I will say this to you, embrace who you got, take on who you love. Go and love some new people, go and laugh with someone, go and have some fun, and just enjoy what's going on in your life, because I promise you, it's a beautiful place, we live in the best place ever, we're in London, this is as good as it gets. And you know what, you've probably got the best mates around you, hug them, tell them you love them. Eat your food, taste your food, don't talk about it, eat it, taste it. You're too busy eating it, taste it. Alright, and just enjoy yourselves and be happy, and that's all I ask. Alright, thanks very much for your time.